Welcome. You are now tuned into the Textually Active Podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Textually Active.
Textually Active.
I am Rez, and this is a podcast where we talk about friendships, relationships, and all the ships in between. I got Meezy with me.
I'm drinking beer.
And he is on the boards.
Yo.
And we're here. We're ready to pod. It's a new day. It's fresh outside. We got a new motherfucking president. Give it up. Back to that regular ass racism. Boy, do we love it here in America. Tell me, everybody, how did it feel when you woke up on Saturday morning and you realized that Joe Biden is president-elect of the United States of America? And hold on, because the AKAs would not let you forget that they have a vice president. She went to Howard University.
The Howard alums wanted
and she's an AKA. And she's black. I seen some people saying that she's Indian. I seen some people saying that she's Asian. I don't know, but we gonna claim her anyway. Oh, and Jamaican. She's all over the place.
She's blazing.
Yeah,
with a Jewish husband.
Yeah. So it's a lot of boxes being checked. First female vice president. We dumped Trump allegedly. I heard that he quit before they could fire him.
You were what you would call fake news. You just out here spreading shit, right?
Yeah, as I was our WMEZ, was it TNN correspondent? Can you please tell us? Oh, look, you got the coffee mug and everything.
You got to do the news anchor sign.
Can you give us a scoop?
Well, Eric, I've been out here in these streets looking and seeing that. No, nothing's happening.
Okay,
niggas is just saying, "Hey, thank God that he's gone."
Yeah.
And I'm not about to get here. I'm not about to get on here and cry like Van Jones.
Not no white savior.
I'm
not over no white savior.
Not over no white man.
Okay.
I am not about to cry over a white man.
But what we will do is hold them accountable for all the dreams that they sold us during this campaign.
It made y'all fucking hate Lil Wayne. Now think about that.
Who?
Like, it made y'all hate niggas y'all wasn't listening to anyway. Like, Lil Wayne ain't put out a project that y'all listened to since fucking 2006.
I came on here last week and I told y'all, I don't listen to no new Lil Wayne. I don't know who that guy is with 4 matted dreads on his head. I don't know that guy. 2 beady eyes. Who is that man? Who is he?
Fucking paying attention to none of that shit.
I heard that's your king, Rez.
Huh?
I heard that's your king.
How is he my king when you my king?
Ooh, she flipped it on you. Flipped it on you. That's crazy. But
right.
Congratulations, Joe Biden. Just be better. Be a better person.
Joe Biden from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Nah, my man.
I thought that nigga was from Delaware.
He's not from Delaware.
My man needs to atone.
Delaware gonna claim him now.
Yeah, they're gonna.
I like this little Shawty Low run though. That shit was
yo, da 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 da.
That shit was
when
fire.
he came out, he was at the riverfront in Delaware.
That shit looked like he was running fucking down a WrestleMania Royal Rumble ring.
That
nigga ran.
I think it's because everybody kept calling him old ass. They was like old ass, sleepy ass Joe.
He is. I don't understand this whole process. Like niggas. All right, I'm gonna go here. Fuck it. Niggas was behind Beto O'Rourke when Beyonce got behind him as a presidential candidate. He was the only young nigga. But boy, when he didn't make it, sure did forget about him.
Yeah, he be honest, that was kind of disappointing that he didn't run again, to be honest.
One step at a time.
Run for something else.
One step at a time.
I'm sick of all these old bastards.
It took us, me too. It took us this, I don't like old people.
Like,
it took us this long to get a woman.
These niggas is about to die. I don't know how. Hey, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna say this too, right here, right now.
What?
I don't know how old Kamala is, but them little pantsuits. Boy, I would have took her out that little cream pantsuit and tied her up with that bow tie.
Okay.
She was looking a little right.
She was looking thick.
She was looking a little right.
You saw when they put the bundles on her. She looking like a John.
We in Atlanta. I buy a wig. She telling me Tay is the best.
Anyway, how are you guys feeling? How's everything going outside of us getting a new president? Allegedly, I feel like Trump just got some stuff up his sleeve. But how are you guys feeling?
Good day, chilling, trying to figure out if we about to go into this lockdown.
Oh, I don't want you to think for a second we're not going into lockdown number 2.
I'm just out here trying to go to the strip club and sniff some ass with a mask on. That's it.
I still don't want to catch COVID, so I'm not sniffing nobody's asshole. But
it has to be the worst if you have COVID and pink eye.
yeah, that's a hell of a combination.
It really sounds like you live a lit life.
I don't know. A lot more people have been.
Actually, I might want to know that story. How'd you get COVID and pink eye?
See what I'm saying? Now you're doing the math.
A lot more people have been coming out in the circles that are not like near me, but people that I know that they know have been coming back saying that they got COVID, and I'm just like,
okay. That shit ain't real deadly to everybody. Just a few people. You sit at the crib for 2 weeks and then you back in the streets. Let's do this.
Oh,
bro.
you
It's
one
a
of them?
vacation. Yeah,
You one of them?
Fuck that. They don't give you no medicine.
Ameezy, there are some people who still are dealing with the side effects of it.
And
Like
sit
people
at,
still can't breathe.
they be all right. Get
People-
your little.
some
get your
people
little
still can't
inhaler.
smell.
Get your little, and then be good.
They can't work out anymore.
Gym overrated anyway. That little treadmill don't do too much. It only go up to a 14 incline. That's it. You won't put it past the 5 on that bitch anyway. You ain't going that fast. You good.
I seen you at the gym. How's that been?
Not the 14 incline.
He knew what I was talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
He knew what I was talking
And I
about.
couldn't help but think how stupid people look when they put that damn treadmill all the way up there. Just go do some squats.
Nah, I do that. Hey, you not about to disrespect me.
You look stupid.
Nah, it's a leg because you like walking up a hill,
no,
bro.
Meezy, you look stupid doing that.
I'm not finna be sitting in the gym with my ass tooted out doing squats.
What?
He said without a spot.
What?
The fuck, looking at myself in that mirror there, everybody be looking at my posture and my ass
Oh,
tooted
why
out.
don't you want to do a
I'm
squat?
not tooting my ass out in the
It's
gym.
not tooting.
Nigga, what?
It's nothing tooting about doing a squat. It's strong. I can't believe you just said that.
I'm not tooting my ass out.
Is it? I mean, is that toxic? What he's saying? Or-
It is fucking
But
toxic.
you feel the
It's fucking toxic.
I just needed. I need a verification.
same. You feel the same. I'm
Nah,
not.
I mean,
I'm
no.
not
The
tooting.
thing, no. The thing is, I'm laughing at tooting.
Tooting
I'm
is
not,
hilarious.
I'm not
Tooting is
tooting
hilarious.
my ass up. I'm just finna walk up this hill like a regular fucking person. When I go to the gym, I just imagine I'm outside. So I like put it on the hill and walk up the hill, shit like that.
Okay.
Cause
I mean,
once you
is that
be in
a
there-
hill? Or is that a hike? Like you mountain climbing?
Same shit. Well, that's all I'm saying. I'm doing that, bro.
Well, the gym is fun. I don't think squatting is gay, fellas. So if you out there and you
I ain't say it
squatting,
was gay.
tooting your ass, why don't you want to toot your ass
I
out
just
at the
don't-
gym?
I don't want to toot my ass out. I'm kind of thick. I don't want nobody looking at me.
And you're hippie. I get it. But you could do it. You could still do it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be objectified while I'm in the gym.
Okay. I understand. So you've been using your time working out, bettering yourself,
No,
being happy,
none of that.
working on your sleep pattern,
None of that. is
eating
happening.
better, your
None
skin
of that-
glowing.
None of that is happening.
What's been going on?
I've been at home.
Okay. You sound like me. This is so
That's about all I got.
this is really fucking me up because we literally like
We're the same person.
no, but we flipped sides because I remember you coming to me and you would be so excited to be like, "What's going on at home? What are you doing?" And
That's
you,
because I fucking found out last week that you paint. I didn't even fucking know that. Like,
but during the summer when I didn't have anywhere to go, I didn't have a job, I was on unemployment. You were so eager to know what I was doing, and now I'm doing the same thing to you, and I kind of feel
it's lit, bro. I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about starting a new line, bro. This new merch we got.
okay.
I'm thinking about doing my own shit, but I'm still gonna put it out under TA because it sounds cheaper.
Yep, I heard that.
Oh, what?
But yeah, I just been chilling.
Somebody else did that.
Going out. Hopefully, I don't have to go through that. But just been chilling at home. Watching wrestling more. I love wrestling now. I ain't gonna hold you. That new wrestling fire. But I got the network, so I watch the old shit too. New music. That new Uzi and Future, very toxic.
Very
That
toxic.
was
The
the-
lullaby song.
Bro, I wish the streets was outside, bro.
The lullaby song. Lil Uzi Vertical
You know what I'm
and Future
saying?
Hendrix.
Out here
Big
listening to
Pluto and Little Pluto.
Young
Little Pluto.
yeah, you
Pluto
can
was
get Pluto
kicking
out the
my
way.
ass.
That's kicking your ass. That young boy, just chilling, bro. Trying to find
Oh.
peace with myself.
I love Young Boy. I never knew that I loved him, but I listen to a lot of like DJ mixes and stuff, and
they
they'll
put
play
Young
songs, and I
Boys.
don't know what songs they're playing, but then I'll hear it on like Apple Music, and I'm like, yo, I like this song. Oh, that's that nigga. Okay,
To
yeah.
enjoy Young Boy, you gotta listen to it on YouTube. I don't know why, but that's what all the hood niggas do. And so I feel like, and they the
It's
ones
better.
that be, yeah.
It hits better. So overall, you're in a good bubble. You feeling good? You're excited?
I'm cool. I ain't
Cool.
like good, but I'm chilling. You know, I done rearranged my little office
like
at the house. I'm cool.
I like that. I'm doing all right. I realize that I function better in a set routine and schedule. During my stint with unemployment and not really having anything to do, that caused a lot of my uneasiness and worrisomeness, and I was just feeling so down and out because I didn't have a plan. But waking up every day and knowing that I have to be somewhere or I have to do something really, really puts the joy in my heart.
I was almost triggered for a second. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why?
Hey, every day I Google them ADHD symptoms. It's getting rough out here.
Get a little closer.
I had an anxiety attack the other day.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Things are getting crazy.
I mean, I was showing a little transparency.
Okay. Yeah. So, E, do you want to? Yeah. I don't know if is E here?
I'm here working.
I
and
can't tell if
shit.
he here or if he not here.
You don't have to talk when you let your work speak for itself.
Period. We know he doing good.
Hey, say, do me a favor. Say Zencaster.
All right, so my week, it's been pretty good, pretty balanced. But what Meezy is talking about, he invited me to Clubhouse.
Clubhouse?
Chatter
Ooh.
House. We don't get them free plugs. They don't care about black people.
Yeah. House.
The house.
Club Box.
Yeah,
I like Club Box better. We're gonna call it Club
So
Box.
that sound.
I like it.
That's
good.
Nah,
That's where we're rolling.
I'm trying to
with.
sniff on one of them. All right.
So you've been on Club Box.
Yeah. Been in the trap house.
Ooh,
And,
I like it.
Yeah, because just like Black Twitter, like it's trap.
the same
like,
shit.
Yeah, it's trap
It's the
house. Like
same
it,
shit.
it follows you no matter where you go.
Like niggas just be making shit.
Niggas gonna
Just-
nig.
Niggas gonna nig.
But I ain't gonna lie, I love it though. I'm not
Niggas gonna
lie.
find a space and nigga it up.
I think
Yeah.
I think that's my platform.
If y'all need a invite, 2 bands. It's going for 2 bands.
How much the PS5 cost?
Oh, I would trade one.
about
of them.
4 of those.
Yeah,
So
let's trade
it's gonna cost 4 bands.
No,
Oh,
it's about 4 PS5s.
4
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, if you trying to get to the spot where everybody been talking about, you know, I got an invite. It's going for 2 bands. Cash App, Meezy Boulevard, $MEZYPLVD.
I love
We
it.
can get you in there.
Get you in there.
Lowest price, lowest bid right now. Lowest price. I do it for a little 500.
Okay. I like that. So let's go ahead and jump into our topic because we're not just here to talk about ourselves. But before we jump into our topic, something just crossed my mind. Speaking of Trap House and Club Box and all that stuff, like the things that celebrities are doing, why are celebrities on OnlyFans? Just before, I just want to talk about it.
Niggas is trying to find a way to see if us, the consumer, are stupid enough to pay for it.
Right.
That's it.
So I feel like what's the difference between? I know what the difference is between OnlyFans and Patreon, but
I don't see a difference.
but I mean in terms of how they work, but I think the whole point with OnlyFans is that there's the whole thing of it being sexual.
Oh yeah. So here's the thing. Aside from how they technically operate, there's no different. I'm paying you for content.
Right.
Mm.
Subscription.
But what happened was everybody in the world knows sex sells. So if I get on my OnlyFans with my meat out, with my schmeat out, with my schmeat out oiled up, rubbing my feet against a potato, somebody will care enough to pay for it. And then now I'm rolling. So we notice girls that we see on Instagram that we like and be like, oh shit, she naked? Let me go pay for it. Now imagine if it's a celebrity that you like and you think, because this has this stigma about it being a freak nasty site, oh, somebody about to be naked. Because I'll tell you right now, after seeing JT on the timeline, if JT on the timeline show that thing, I'm with it. I'm here for it.
I think the difference between Patreon and OnlyFans is, like Meezy said, the cloak over OnlyFans is that it's sexual. So what they're doing is they're going in leading people to believe, like when you hear OnlyFans, we've been conditioned to think that it's about sex, and it's not necessarily about sex. So when we see Chris Brown is on OnlyFans, we're automatically thinking, oh, he's gonna be showing dick.
Shout out Suki Hana, because Suki Hana the only nigga on she the only chick on there keeping it real. Suki Hana rap, and I'm sure everybody listening knows who Suki Hana is. Suki Hana is also on there getting bust down.
I just seen her on, like, before we started recording, I seen her on there sucking a ball. Now, the only thing about that is because I did my research for research purposes, because I don't just talk on stuff that I don't know. I went on there. She had a sale. It was going for free. So me being the journalist that I am,
You know what I'm saying?
I went to go see
Investigative reporter.
what was free. So you know me, I'm looking at the number of posts. I'm looking at the duration of the videos. I'm looking at how
what I'm
much
saying?
more it would be to unlock the content that you have on there.
Like that's what gotta go into your decision.
And baby is getting paid. I'm gonna just go ahead and say that. But
This one was on the free page. Now
Right.
imagine if you slide that.
it's only 30 to 45 seconds. But if you can get yours in that quick, or if you like watching shit on
A loop.
repeat on a loop, you might be able to get something.
You know what I'm saying? Now imagine
It's gonna
but
cost
then,
you.
Imagine you go over there, pay for the one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I'm here for it.
But yeah, that was just something that was on my heart.
Shout out to
before we
all the
started.
sex workers.
Shout out to all the sex workers. You guys are doing an amazing job.
Shout out to the ones that keep theirs a secret too. This is what I pot for, because I know y'all got some. A lot of y'all got some, and y'all want to say it. Y'all out here doing a lot of sex work. Nah.
Fuck it. While we here, let's just go here.
Them trips to the Dominican Republic ain't treat. And I
Okay.
know why y'all going over there. Them BBLs and them new teeth, but
Since we're here, and I didn't want to go here, but we're here, and it seems to be something that's heavy on our mind. Sex work. This is where I want to touch into, because we had something written down now. We had something written down, but it's not really speaking to me the way that this conversation is speaking to me right now. So the umbrella is sex.
all right.
Okay.
That's where we're going today.
Let's just go
That's
there.
where we
I
at.
mean, we talk about sex all the time, but we just gonna talk about it.
We
And
don't usually talk this much about sex.
we don't talk this much about sex, but we also, I mean, and I'm not talking about sex in the way of like, oh, Meezy, what's your fantasy? What do you like? I mean,
Lizzo. I thought it was rapid. I thought it was rapid fire.
BDW.
I thought it was rapid fire because I seen Lizzo the other day on her Insta story, and let me tell you, she was greased up, and I wanted to come out that thing like when your mama rubbed the Vaseline on your face.
I wanna. She did. She looked like a ham hock.
It was sexy.
I wanna break down what is the thing about the shame behind paying for sex, or paying to see porn, or paying for a woman to spend time with you. Like, what is the shame behind it?
Ooh,
Because
this is a good episode
it's
now.
like, okay, because it's shame on both sides. It's shame for the person who's doing it. It's shame for the woman or the man who decides that they want to sell themselves. And it's shame for the person that's buying it. But those two people are enjoying the fuck out of themselves because somebody's paying for it and somebody's selling it.
I like where you
So
went
why
with that.
are we shaming people?
I like where you went with that. And first, when I think of this concept, it's just a logical thing for me to think. A woman that I've only seen online wants me to pay to see her, right? Like, I've been seeing her online for free, but she wants me to pay to see her in person. So in my head, I'm like, that don't make sense. Like, it don't make sense. But then I start to think about the caliber of women that you see doing this. And then it's like, well, those women might not be in my tax bracket.
Right.
Which makes sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? We talk about women that live in these big cities. You know what I'm saying? They live in these nice apartments, nice condos. You know, they out every night in the function, in the spot, drinking that high price shit. You know what I'm saying? Julio shots and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So then I'm thinking, well, like, those conversations be based for niggas who got the bag.
We
Like,
say it every time. Mind your tax bracket.
yeah, like, it's somebody who got the bag. So then I'm thinking, All right, so then I'd like take it locally because then I start looking at the girls on the timeline who post these same memes, who have these same aspirations. And I'm thinking, like, in your regular time, I see you go to a Red Lobster. I see you at the hibachi restaurant that's around the corner from here.
Uh-huh.
So you asking men to pay for stuff like that don't seem like a lot, and it seemed reasonable. It's just like a date. So then it makes sense to me after that.
Yeah. So when you break it down from the high level to the everyday level, that's when it starts getting there. But I think the science behind it is that you have to know where you stand in this, because sometimes there are a lot of people going around, and I don't want to come off like wrong or anything. Matter of fact, I don't give a fuck. So a lot of women running around thinking that every nigga has to pay to be with them because they seen JT do it, or they seen Young Miami do it, or they seen, like, I know a lot of bad bitches on Instagram that say, hey, X amount for a date, and I look at my bank account like I would pay to hang out with you because you're fine. But
Diamond been out here getting it.
Yeah,
Diamond said a bar the other day that was fire.
Who?
Diamond, our homegirl Diamond. Diamond said, "I don't be busy. I be asking for money."
Right. So when you're getting information like that, you know, that's, you take it as you are as a listener,
right.
But you also have to think to yourself, is this pussy worth it? Do I have the proper standards? Would I want to pay for myself? Are my nails done? Do I keep my shit together? Is it clean? Like, do I have an entertaining personality? You can't be a cardboard box talking about pay me to hang out with me. Like, you have to, it has to be something that comes with that.
Like, I always think about that meme, that little video I saw online where it was some chump shit that the dude did. It was a real chump. But he took the girl to, it looked like an Applebee's
shit.
Wow, hey, you might need to go on OnlyFans if you can do that. I'm sorry, I don't mean no disrespect, but you seen it. All right.
No, so the top to the White Claw,
the little tab,
the white balls fell into the drink earlier. So I was drinking it and the tab was in my mouth when I was taking a gulp, and I took it out.
But you said that. But I heard what you said.
What?
You called it the white balls.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But anyway, but I saw this video of this dude taking this girl to a regular ass restaurant. It looked like an Applebee's or a Chili's. And he, you know what I'm saying, it's him with the camera asking if he, you know what I'm saying, is she going back to his place with him? And she says no. And so then he divides the tab on that little tablet shit that they got that you pay on now. So I'm like, this is clown shit.
I'm tired of that conversation.
It's clown shit.
I'm tired of that conversation.
But then I'm thinking, like, what do it take? Like, did you really just use me for food? Like, do you even care that, like, I'd like to spend more time with you? But I've also been a guy that's not, like, into, like, courting women and doing shit with women to see if I could fuck. Like, there's been plenty of times in my life where I've hung out with women for months on end and we never had sex or never did anything sexual. So I've never, like, been that guy. So sometimes it's hard for me to understand that.
Honestly, I just want us to realize the lane that we're in. And everybody always says this, but stay in your own lane. The girl that you met because y'all work together, or the girl that you met going to school together who wants to get to know you a little more, you have to do stuff. Like, it costs a little bit to play with somebody. Now, she may not be asking you to take her to Benihana's or anything. I don't even know the expensive restaurants because I like McDonald's sometimes. Hey. But, like, okay, like, the girls, they want to.
Them nuggets be bust.
It'd be the quarter pounder with cheese and mac sauce for me with the Sprite.
That should be, I don't care what y'all say. That should be bust.
McDonald's be so good. Like, you know how people be like, my mom, I used to want to, you got McDonald's money? Yes. And I still want to know.
I've always had McDonald's money.
Do you have McDonald's money?
So then I think that's where this comes from, though.
What?
You got to understand, some of these women have been raised for this quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, shout out Lil Millie. Like, Lil Millie always done had money. I don't think you could really go to Lil Millie talking about we about to go to McDonald's.
I mean, she might. She seems like a down to earth girl.
She down to earth, but also when you look at how her life is,
yeah,
I don't think McDonald's is very appealing, and it's very intimidating to look at her life and think that it's gonna work. So a lot of these chicks be raised to be like, you know what I'm saying? I only eat Ruth Chris. I only eat Papa Do's.
Right.
Like, you about to take me to the crab place and
we gonna eat the crab legs out the bag.
We about to eat the big shit, the blue shit, the blue crab. We about to eat the expensive shit.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how they are. Or that's who the niggas they been dealing with their entire life.
But fellas, you have to let that hurt go. I'm speaking to you, Bow Wow.
No.
I'm speaking to you, Bow Wow. You are hurt.
Hey, you gotta relax.
You are hurt, sir. You are hurt.
What Bow Wow did,
you
bro?
spent all that time chasing after them girls who like surgery, like Gucci bags, like all this stuff. You got to pay to play. This ass, pay me if you want to see me type of chicks. Just to turn around and say, all it takes to be an influencer is to get your body done, get somebody to buy you a bust down, buy you a Gucci bag, and put your link in your bio.
That's not factual.
It is true.
Oh,
it's true, but
right.
You're saying that from a place of hurt.
He sound like he's saying that from a place of privilege.
It was
that he can buy all that stuff himself, and he should be an influencer.
He was saying that because he was a victim of it. But then to turn around and shame a woman because that's the way that she chooses to make her life. That's the lifestyle that she wants to live for herself.
I'm gonna go on the ledge and say it.
Go ahead.
I saw Ari Fletcher.
You was there too. Don't you be in that bag too.
I saw Ari Fletcher. Everybody usually knows her as G Herbo's baby mama, and now Moneybag Yo's girlfriend. I saw her tweet. Oh, Bag set an alarm for me to get up to go to work. And somebody retweeted it and asked, wow, he set an alarm for you to go to Instagram? That's so sweet. Because we don't know what it is that she does. Like, she went to work. What? To get on Instagram and do this shit? And I'm with Bow Wow here, bro.
I'm sorry, I misquoted Bow Wow.
What'd he say?
He said, how to be a thought entrepreneur. 1, become a stripper. 2, gain popularity. 3, then decide to do music, rap or sing. 4, host some parties. 5, mess around with a few popular social media lames and maybe a few celebs. 6, post all your designer, show off your bust down that you ain't paid for. 7, add for booking in your bio. You made it.
It does sound like what the blueprint has been over the last couple of years.
And but why is it shame behind that? That's my question.
Because we keep trying to look at Kim K.
I think I know the answer for him in particular. He has a daughter. Like that you see that happen all the time. You see it happen where basically, particularly just rappers, right? Rappers, their music says one thing, right? And you know that's what, and you hear the stories about how they roll, they roll in the streets and stuff like that. And then they get a kid, they get a daughter, and then it comes down to like, oh yeah, you're doing the most.
Girl, bye.
Yeah,
bye, Bow Wow.
I don't know about that.
Bye, Bow Wow.
I think it's one of those things where we got to start looking at what the value we place on women. And I'm not talking about just men. I'm talking about women too.
Yeah, true.
Rhapsody raps very well.
I wouldn't know.
Why?
Because I like listening to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. I'm getting into mulatto. I'm really trying to get over the name, but I like Cardi B. Like, that's the type of rap girls that I like. I don't, and that goes for men too. Like, I don't want to hear that conscious rap. Like, I live the conscious shit day in and day out. I have to live in a state of being woke because I'm broke. I'm a black woman and I'm trying to make it in society. So I live that. I want to hear about rubbing my coochie on his sideburns. I want to hear about how fat your pussy is and how it got you a Birkin. I want to hear how you don't cook and how you don't clean, but let me show you how you got that ring. That's what I want to hear about when I'm listening to music.
So then, now we take this to social media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Kim K used to be an assistant to the one of the most famous white women at the time.
She did.
She fucked Ray J on tape by accident. Shit came out.
Cheat code.
That was not
paid
by
for it.
accident.
She fucked Ray J. Then that tape leaked, and then they made one that was highly produced, and it came out. now that whole empire of the Kardashian thing is built on that. So why, like, we're seeing the trend of how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I seen somebody say today that we don't like female rappers unless they talk about selling pussy, dogging niggas, fucking bit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
We don't like that at all.
But honestly, people don't like, it's not just female rappers. People don't like rap unless I mean, like and there's a small few.
Toxics.
I know some people are listening
shit.
right now and they're like, I don't like rap when
I like-
people
I
talk
like
about
Griselda,
math
or
and
Griselda
da-da-da.
and Bra-
No,
Bricks
y'all
and- no.
y'all don't like rap unless niggas is talk about shooting, killing, violence, fucking your bitch, getting money, running the train on your bitch, stealing shit, fucking up the ops. Yeah, like y'all don't like rap. I'm niggas. I'm niggas. Niggas don't like rap unless it's about violence.
Hey, Future said to me, I'm not friends with none of these rap niggas because they'll try to fuck my bitches. I'm gonna do the same thing to them. Like, and then it kind of like puts it like in perspective. Like, fam,
All right.
nobody wants to see men. We don't want to. Nobody wants to see men like
When men do what?
anything sexual unless it's with somebody that we'd want to fuck. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
if
paying.
Future, I don't care about Future having an OnlyFans, but if Lori Harvey would have been on there with him when they was together,
I'm not paying to see Chris Brown.
you wouldn't pay.
Now, Chris Brown and Rihanna?
Chris Brown, Karuchi.
Chris Brown, anybody.
I'm on there.
Chris Brown and a bitch that got BBL.
Any girl that was blazing. That's Chris Brown speed.
Chris Brown throwing that thing.
Kamala Harris the only blazing. Chris Brown ain't not down yet.
Oh my god. So
Hold on. I need a moment. It is. We are now officially on off limits territory.
Oh man.
oh, we did it.
Oh.
So there's so much shame behind buying and selling, like as an exchange for
That's
people.
crazy.
But
Would you pay for it? Like in hindsight, would you pay? Like, how much would you spend on a date to hang with a nigga?
nothing, because that's not my jam. I've never been that thirsty.
Mm.
I know that I could do it for myself, so I wouldn't pay to be with a nigga.
So how much would you expect?
Now,
for
how
a
much
nigga
would I
to
pay to be with a bitch? Is that that was your next question?
I didn't want to go there, but now.
Oh, you were gonna ask?
Like,
How much
it thought.
Would I pay to spend time with a bitch?
Right.
I mean, who's the bitch? Like, what is she doing? She gay too, or like, what are we doing? We just
Here's
what's the setup?
where the thing becomes this thing. You don't know what she's for. You don't know what
Oh.
she's going for.
Oh, so this
You
just got
gotta
tricky.
just play. You just gotta pay to play, and maybe you can you could convince her. You know what I'm saying, to show a little cooch. You get a little taste of the cooch, but you don't know yet. But you gotta pay first.
I think it's a little too transactional for me personally.
It's a lot
Like
of
when you think about it, it's a little bit too transactional, because now I feel like you're acting when we hang out. Or like, say if I were to give you money to have sex, now I feel like you're acting just to make it a little bit better. And I know there are things, because I'm a journalist, I do my research. You can get the girlfriend experience or the boyfriend experience, but now my feelings are going to be hurt because I thought you actually liked me. But at the end of the date, you're like, hey, run me my stack.
I never been this desperate.
Like, I rather meet people the old fashioned way.
Yeah.
And that's worked for me in the
Yeah.
past. Like, I don't have a hard time meeting people and doing whatever, like relationship, friendship, companionship, whatever I want to do with them. So I've never been in the boat to have the need to pay for somebody. And I'm also really not attracted to like girls that like have that kind of
Or
perfect like bad bitch attitude. Like, I love bad bitches. Bad bitches are the shit. But it's just not what I'm attracted to. Like, I need to know that after you work your 9 to 5, you got a little twang on you a little bit. Or like, you know, you sometimes you still good. You put on your lip gloss and you hit the road. Like, I like that. I don't need you to like dress everything up, because I feel like
it
comes with
on a Saturday.
What are you hiding?
You ain't showered yet. That's the
I want to
ones.
be able to sit down, and these are not like just people that I'm dating, but like people I hang out with, I want to be able to get a certain level of vulnerability with you. And I feel like you wouldn't be able to get that if you're paying for an experience with somebody.
And I've also never been this desperate. Like my imagination has never been like, oh my God, like she is so gorgeous and I'd do anything to be with her. Like, I'd do anything to just see her, just smell her. Like,
well, we grew up on Players Club.
Like,
Meezy says that the spank bank is always open.
When that guy followed Diamond home.
Like, I have never felt the need, but it was just one time, but that's different. It ain't really count. Like, I was just trying to show her I was interested in it. I thought this grand gesture would work, but it didn't. But
wait,
what was the gesture?
Oh, this is an real life example.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so this one time, I kind of knew this girl worked. I didn't really know, so I kind of like went to the place and seen if this was her job. It was her job. I then like went and got a nice gift bag of things for her to present with her, and then I had to like chase her down to get it to her. But you know that was it. Like she didn't know it was supposed to be a surprise. It actually, in hindsight, felt very stalkerish. But you know what I'm saying. At the time, it felt stalkerish. But, you know, it worked because a couple months later, I got in that thing. But that's, you know, that's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just was trying to show interest, you know what I'm saying? It was mostly Dollar Tree stuff. So, you know, your
First of all,
your boy got this bag.
Let me free game. That dollar store go a long way. Just make sure whatever you're purchasing doesn't still have that dumbass. Dollar General does that. They put like the dollar sign on the tag. So you have to make sure you take the tag off.
But in our hood, we got a Dollar Tree next to an Aldi. So I went and bought wine glasses and a bottle for under $10. Like, come on now. Like, listen to it.
Free game.
Nigga, everything I spent was $15. $15 got me some pussy in my life. Listen to this.
I mean, but on the flip side, so we talked about will we be willing to pay, and the answer from both of us is no, right?
Not really.
Will we be willing to sell, though? Like, do you feel like you offer enough, or would you be able to dress yourself up to be that person to say, charge me for my time, or charge me, or pay me for my time, pay me for my head, pay me for this dick? Like, would you be able to?
Can I ask a question for clarification?
Yeah.
Is sugar babying the same, or is that something different?
I mean, it's the exact same thing.
From what we're talking about, yeah, it's under the same umbrella, but we're talking about the nitty gritty.
All right, so then the answer is yes for me.
The answer is yes.
When I was in college, I was actively looking for a sugar.
Did you find one?
Almost. I had one. I had one in the crosshairs. But then one popped up after I graduated, which was weird.
I wanted to always get one. Cause I like older women though. Like that's my thing. Like I like older women. I like this motherly feel. Maybe it's got something to do with some traumatic shit that I got, and I'll work that out when I get to it. But like I just love this like
being catered to.
Yeah, like it was. Oh, I got drunk one night at the hookah bar and told this one lady, "I'd fuck the shit out of you in your smock, you hairstylist." I probably ruined my chances when I said that, but I just wanted to be vulnerable and transparent and let her know. Like this is what I'm here for.
So you would? There's a price.
I did. I used to.
You used to what?
I used to fuck for meals.
Excuse me?
Like I would have sex with a girl.
Payment doesn't
she
have to be
would cook.
currency.
I remember one night we did this. We were together, and I left an event and went to a girl's house. This is before jazz, obviously. And it's like 2:00 in the morning. She fucking made steak and shrimp in the middle of the night.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I used to do this. I fuck for support. How you think these YouTubes used to run up back in the day? How you think niggas do what probably should be drinking was when I used to do that?
Okay. All right. Yeah. I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah, like it don't gotta be monetary. I got to see. This dick got me Jill Scott tickets one time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been in hotel rooms with jacuzzis because of this penis.
Okay. So I think that's different though.
I'm about to go to Puerto Rico in February.
Because of this. But I guess the thing is, would you be willing to solicit it though? Like, are you willing to do it with multiple people? That's just one person, and you you kind of got something out of it. I don't feel like every transaction in sex work is like that, though.
Absolutely, I would do it with multiple people. I mean, it's all about trust. It's mostly trust. I would like if I don't see the difference. I don't like see the issue. Like if motherfuckers are willing to pay, why not? But that's what it's got to be. And you gotta have people who are willing to pay. Like I don't never shame the girls that's getting money off these niggas. It's just funny to me. Like they've been talking about a nigga was spending 10 bands for attention. Like I don't never like if a nigga willing to do that, get it from him. Anything for free is fine with me.
For me, like I said, I don't know. It's weird because you know this about me. Like I don't be fucking with people.
You don't like people.
Like, and that would really fuck me up. Because
got me fucked up.
Somebody would be like, yo, Rez, come kick it with me real quick. I got a sack for you. And I'd be like, this fucking crusty ass nigga. Nobody want to sit up underneath his ass. And I would be missing out on a bag. Like, I don't know. Like, my attitude is to like
that used to happen to
and
me
then
all
I'm
the time.
also with that transactional shit. Like I feel like if somebody is giving me something or if somebody is giving me money, they're going to feel like I owe them something. And we talked about this like a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the Cash App and the money. Like, I don't want to have somebody feeling like I'm obligated to them because they gave me something.
Valid. Like,
and I don't want somebody to be like, oh, I'm going to just take this away because you didn't do X, Y, and Z. And I don't know if that's how it is. So that this is just coming from me and what I perceive it to be.
That's a nasty masculine thought. Like niggas who think because I did something for you, the only thing she has to give in return is vagina. It's really nasty.
It's got me fucked up.
Yeah, it's nasty.
I think they would expect more. So another argument around sex and sex work and everything is the argument about why are people paying for an OnlyFans, or why would you pay for OnlyFans and Pornhub is free, or X videos this and all this other stuff. Like, it's kind of like a nasty thought behind somebody subscribing to an OnlyFans because somebody turns them on as opposed to Pornhub.
But me and Jess had this conversation earlier.
Okay.
So imagine that you pull up to a Walmart. Like, you know, niggas love to go to Walmart after hours in the middle of the night. And you pulled up to Walmart and you saw two people in the car fucking.
Mm-hmm.
And you was like, oh shit, these niggas is wild. They at Walmart, they is fucking. You gonna look. And then depending on the attraction that it is, like, you might keep looking, or you just might, nah, these niggas is nasty. Let me go in the store, get my shit, and come back out. Porn, though, it's the same concept. It's just, you don't feel creepy about it because you're in the privacy of your own home. And, like, nobody can see you indulging. Like, you be worried about somebody watching you watch them at the Walmart. But at home, you know, ain't nobody looking at you. Ain't nobody gonna judge you for wanting to see that.
Right. Right.
So it's one of those things where it's like, all right, this girl that I've been looking at for a long time, I want to see what she about. And like paying to do that seems like very difficult. But like I'm for it. I only pay for OnlyFans if I know them.
If you know the person?
Yeah. Like,
what's the mindset behind that?
Oh, it's because like you can you know if this is real. Like you know some shit about them. Like this one girl, her mama used to work with me, and I was like, oh shit, let me see what's going on here.
I've seen and it's interesting to me, and it's kind of like the argument would be similar to like people's dislike. I don't want to say that. I'm going to take that back. But it's like, why do you feel disgusting for liking the stuff that you like? Or why are you shamed for like watching porn and stuff like that? Because I just Googled it, 40 million American people watch porn. But I don't think everybody is candid enough to say that I watch porn and I masturbate. Because it's something like, especially for women, it's a lot of women who say I don't touch myself, but you're missing out. And men too, it's like, why would you do this? But
no, that timeline be lit.
It's kind of like the difference between Pornhub and paying for OnlyFans is that sometimes you get to that 20th page on Pornhub and you ain't seen nothing that you like.
Now you talk. Give me a
Whereas you can go to OnlyFans and you like this person.
You already
you
like
are
her.
obviously attracted to this girl, so she could shake her booty at the camera and you're probably gonna bust. But you just saved yourself some time.
Oh, I
But
got a bus.
I mean, listen. Depending on her upload rate, you might save yourself some time. Like if she busting out a video a day, like that $20 a month is $20 flat. But like a video a day for me, that's 30 videos.
You just save yourself the 20 minutes you would spend scrolling on Pornhub by paying $5-6 a month.
And the videos don't ever really be that long.
That's not a Geico commercial if I never heard it.
I'm sorry, that's just my view on it. So the whole argument about why would you pay for porn when there's free porn, because I like her.
Yes.
And she's not doing that on Pornhub.
I like her.
I like her. I want to see her.
I like her. I like that. I like her. That's who I came to see. Like, yes. And I love, like, if you, test alert. Most of the really good ones do really good promo on Twitter.
They do. They're going to show you a little bit more than they would on Instagram on that Twitter.
Like I saw a post of a girl saying, "Oh, the caption was, oh, just watching my boyfriend fuck another girl," and then she showed it. That kind of marketing almost got me to be like, "Let me go see what they got going on."
Right.
I almost was like, "Oh, let me go see how much they charge and how much videos they got." Like I almost did my research just because of that.
Journalism. So the next thing,
journalist style.
I compare sex workers and regular women to the whole entrepreneur 9-to-5 conversation.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Because everybody is not built to be a sex worker, and that's okay. I'm not built to be a sex worker. I will be ashamed. I talk too much shit on the internet to be out here showing my titties right now. Like,
not if that was part of your brand.
We never know. In the future, it might transition, but these would have to be new titties. So you just, like, everybody's not meant to be a sex worker.
I mean, as a friend.
I'm not as a friend.
And from the comments that I've seen online, from people, I mean, they enjoy the now titties.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure if you'd have to get new titties. I don't know what the issue.
What
is
did Drake
with you.
say? He said he paid to make it. What he said?
He made to make it bigger. He don't pay for no reduction.
Yeah.
So
got me fucked up.
The internet out here like the right now approach. So I feel like you could get a bag and you'd be fine.
Same thing. Same conversation.
Right.
Every girl is not meant to be a sex worker. Every guy is not meant to be a sex worker. Some people just need to go to work. We need people to go to work. Yeah. That's something that we need. We need people to work regular jobs. How else
is niggas gonna pay for it?
I have a serious fear that the internet is going to ruin a lot of professional careers for us, because there are a lot of sheep out here who are just like, I don't have to learn how to count money or like be an accountant or be a lawyer or a doctor, because I can pop my pussy and make 3 times that. But that's another story for another.
But I've also got to this point where it's also this OnlyFans is adding to like body
shaming.
Not body shaming, but just like I watched 2 Chainz's video the other day.
Yeah.
And every chick in this video had the same ass. And then I remember at a time where girls with these big asses was like an anomaly. Like you see a video with a girl with a big ass, you was like, oh no, this the one. But then like this video had every one of these asses. And so then like now all of these women start to look alike. And so then it becomes like this thing where if you don't have this ass, like, I don't know if it's like a thing within women that's like, I need to have this ass for the attention, because a lot of the times that I see this be women that are single. It don't be women that already have men. Well, a man. Let me not say men.
I mean, some women have men.
It's always
we've
niggas
seen that. Some women
it's
have
always
men.
niggas in the comments, but it's always like women who are by themselves, who don't claim nobody, who ain't got nobody claiming them. And it's like, is it like, if you want to do it, fine, go for it. shoot that, do that for you, but don't do it to fit into this category of if I get this, the Bow Wow shit. If I get this, I can then do this, I can do that, and I can get this bag. It's like, bro, like I don't want to see that. That's what this turned into, and it's because it's sad. Because some nurses I done seen with a BBL, and it's like, do you really need that? Like, you got a lot going for yourself already.
Are we saying that right? I feel like, is it a BBL?
A Brazilian butt lift.
Okay. I thought, for some reason, I thought I was messing it up.
Yeah.
But I've been seeing a lot of those on Snapchat.
Which is fire.
I mean, I don't want it to come to a place where women feel like they need to meet this certain standard of woman, because what we're seeing on the internet, and I feel like we say this all the time, is just a highlight of life.
Body dysmorphia. That shit was
body
my
dysmorphia.
ass. I had to say it first.
So it's just because we see men on the internet lusting after these women who have like the curvy figure, or the women who have the BBLs, or the women who are sex workers and stuff, doesn't mean that the majority of men are going after these women.
And don't get it fucked up. The women that are like this and talking about niggas that's spending bags on them, there's somebody that they like enough that they spending their bag on them. Don't let these women rappers get you fucked up that everybody paying. Those women are also dropping a bag on somebody.
They brought somebody a PS5.
What?
Didn't think they didn't. There's some nigga out there right now like, girl, you keep selling that pussy, but
all these conversations,
you know you want me.
These conversations make me want a PS5.
About the PS5.
And I have a D+ dick. So I think I can at least get a controller.
Okay. I think we should take
just the console without the controllers.
I'll get the controller.
I think we should take a break and come back with our thoughts about the PS5. That's what I think, personally. What do you think? Let's do it.
So guess what, Riz?
What's up?
We love these people so much.
Yeah, we fuck with y'all.
We're about to give you a chance to win some free merch.
Free merch? Like the Hit My Line t-shirt?
So it's 6 weeks left in the year.
Okay.
And we would love to give away some t-shirts.
Can we call it 6 weeks of TA?
6 weeks of TA.
I like that.
That's fire. That's fire. So listen, hit the link in the script in our bio. Hit the link in our bio and follow the instruction.
Yep.
Then come back and listen to TA
next week
for your chance to hear your name be announced on the episode.
But wait, once you hear your name, you have to tag it to your story. Tag us in your story and say, yo, it's me.
It's me.
Give me my shit, yo.
Give me my shit.
It's me. Give me my shirt.
And you know, if you don't tag us and say, hey, give me my shit, and stop.
You just gotta come back next week.
Gotta come back next week and try again.
Sound simple? I think it's pretty easy.
6 weeks of TA is the one.
6 weeks of TA. Just click the link in our bio.
And you can get a chance at a Hit My Line tee. Because I know you niggas been saying we taxing. Now get you a free one.
And we're back. So for our final thoughts, I want to talk about this PS5 and why you guys are so pressed and what you would be willing to do for said PS5, because you guys are treating this like this is gold. Like, I've never seen men act like this over a product. Like, you guys, it's unnormal. Like, it almost makes me want to see what I can do to get the PS5. So what is it about it? Like, what's the catch?
For me, because as a non-gamer,
okay,
it really sounds like it's hype, bro. It look fire. Like, Sony is sending niggas that they fuck with like these personalized PS5s. Like, I saw them send Paul George one that was like, on the court you're a baller, but now off the court you can be the same thing. Like, oh, that make you feel good, and that's all niggas ever want. We had this conversation the other day, but the PS5 is just a symbol of love from you about how you feel about me and how good you make me feel if you're willing to do it.
I think it's just you guys taking advantage of women constantly asking for certain bags, certain necklaces, and now you finally get your chance to say, I want that, give it for me. Or like when women were saying, if my nigga don't buy me Beyonce tickets, we not together, that's not my nigga. So, like, I think you guys are taking this as an opportunity to get your shit off. I like it. I support it.
Why not, bro? Y'all always get the fucking... I ain't know what a Birkin bag... Let's be clear. You know, Beyonce and Jay-Z said Birkin. Hermes Birkin. And fucking upgrade you?
Yeah.
What's that?
03?
05, 06.
Them.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden the Birkin is the thing. Like,
Mhm.
nigga, we didn't know what that was until they became a trend. The
Right.
same way with them Teflon bags. I seen that little 150.
That Teflon going up.
You can get that one little 150.
That Teflon going up.
But you know what I'm saying? It's just hype. So shit. Help me hype this place. We don't get too many things as men. What we get? Some shoes, maybe the Jordan ones that sell out. Sneaker app don't love us. We just want our women to show us they love us.
Okay.
We don't get too much shit.
I understand.
That Xbox look like it's smoking though.
So you want both of them?
Nah, he means literally because there
Oh,
have been reports that the Xboxes have been actually smoking, catching fire.
fellas, I want you guys to let me know. You can comment underneath of our next post. You can DM us. Would you be willing? Because I know it's a lot of fellas out here that listen to TA because they love you, Meezy. You they nigga.
I actually think it's they see the pictures of you. And they wanna hear
Okay.
it. You talked
Anywho,
about having a strap that one time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get you a peg.
Okay, so there are a lot of men that listen to this podcast. I want to know, would you be willing to let your girl do an OnlyFans for 6 weeks in order to get you the money for the PS5?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been
Your
trying to
answer is
convince
yes.
Jazz to let me do one. I just got this iPhone 12 and the video quality is immaculate.
That's
Boy, that
gonna go
shit
up.
shooting 4K.
Mm.
You know how much my feet ain't that bad. I can order these bad babies up.
Okay. I personally, just a request. I feel like this would go up, but it'll also give you a chance for advertisement. That Wingo's hot sauce. Now
Hey,
hear me out.
Hey,
Now hear me out.
hey.
I want you to put your feet next to it and make it look like you're about to pour it on your feet, but pour it on the wings when you start your OnlyFans.
Hey, shout out to my homie Sean. We made that happen.
Yeah, we might, because I seen this sauce degrees of separation.
Hold on. Sauce degree. We're gonna talk offline. We're gonna get this popping. I got an idea.
All right, so while you're thinking, pull up, let's get to the baby makers. This playlist been going up. It's fall, it's getting darker earlier. Niggas be in a bag, like it's
Be
sunset right
horny
now.
at 6:30.
Yeah.
Nigga, 106 part just went off. You horny.
Horny.
You are now tuned in. You are now tuned in to WMEZ. This is a new joint I just found last night. I ain't even gonna hold you. Her name is Janel I don't even know if I'm saying this right. Janel Marisse. This joint is called Off the Record here on WMEZ.
Textually active.
All right. So I just wanted to say last week's Baby Maker was good. You've been on a roll ever since we started doing this. I'm glad that we have the opportunity to listen to new music every week. Music that is like upbeat, downbeat, sexy, sad, relates to long distances relationships.
I thought you was about to say long dick.
We talked about Club Box all episode.
Hey, let me tell you something. We let Drake say he used to date SZA, but we should have been offended that he called himself the Long Stroke King.
I hate it. It was slow stroke, wasn't it?
The stroke king is wild.
Slow stroke.
It's wild.
It's nasty.
It's wild.
I don't like thinking of Drake like that. I knew that guy since he had on that pea coat. I don't like
We knew that guy since he was in a wheelchair.
I don't like that. I don't like that, Drake. I don't like that.
Imagine a nigga in a wheelchair with a stroke. All right.
Oh my gosh, that's all he can do. Okay, so pull your memes out. I'm going to start with something that we talked about before we introduced the banger, and it's something I've been seeing for a while on the timeline. Daylight savings got a little extra twang to it this year. Why 4:48 feel like midnight?
Makes sense. That's very accurate. Very accurate.
And then by the time you get home, you get that second wind, and then you stay up until 4:48.
It says she got melatonin in her. She hitting different.
Daylight saving time got melatonin.
That's funny.
It's fucking hilarious.
That's funny. Me?
Go for it.
All right, so it was a funny thing. I was scrolling through the timeline, and Meezy mentioned our homie Lo Millie, who was a guest a few episodes ago, and she posted this. I don't know if it's really a meme, but it's funny, but it kind of hits home. So, for what it's worth, canceling our Thanksgiving celebrations to prevent the spread of COVID gives us a great opportunity to talk to our kids about how entering someone else's home to intentionally spread a deadly disease is foundational to the holiday in the first place.
Ooh.
I feel like canceling Thanksgiving this year is anti-black.
I second that.
Very anti-black. Speaking of, that was a good segue.
Mm-hmm.
My meme this week. We're about going back to this lockup.
Mm-hmm. What's it make you think of? What's T?
You step into a party with a mask on and niggas start looking at you funny because you the one that's tripping. Like, no, nigga, we supposed to have that mask on.
Like, it's the shame that people have for people that are wearing masks.
Like,
Let me
no.
wear my mask in peace.
And you would think that since the Toxic King himself made a whole song about wearing a mask, that everybody.
But it then says "fuck it, mask off."
And I want to be in a strip club. It's pretty hard to sniff ass with a mask on.
Did you pay to sniff ass? Or do you just go?
Well, it's a $20 entry fee.
Okay.
And it is very encouraged that you leave tips for the dancers.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also bought a drink.
Yeah.
And I also bought food and hookah. So technically,
you spent a band.
So you want to give her the tip of your nose?
Oh. I want to leave a little glitter on my nose. That's fire. Little body glitter.
Ooh. I'm done.
Got me fucked up.
Let's
hit that shit with the Avant.
This Thursday there is a battle on Versus. We're gonna have, you get on my nerves. T.I. versus Jeezy. T.I. versus Jeezy. I don't like Jeezy.
It's a hard one. I got my snowman shirt ready to wear.
I like it, but I don't like when. Come on now.
It's one of those ones where whoever wins, one is gonna be about preference, and number two is like we're gonna have a real good black ass time.
First of all,
I might even have to watch this in Instagram because I've been watching them shits in Apple Music, but I might have to watch it in Instagram and see the comments.
Nah, I like watching it on Apple Music, but T.I. needs to get his speech together for how he's gonna apologize to us for telling us that you can get rid of COVID by drinking warm liquids, for telling us to use our stimulus check to buy land, for talking to his daughter like that about losing her virginity,
telling niggas to finish their beefs in their city and don't bring it to Atlanta,
for cheating on Tiny. He just like T.I.'s hit list is a little long.
I mean,
we're not doing that.
We're
not doing that.
The report was he was with Bernice.
Oh, we're not doing that.
Bernice over Tiny.
She's a nice looking woman.
And man, Tiny wanted Floyd, like Bernice and Tiny.
I mean, maybe she didn't get him the PS5. And on that note, guys,
shout out to Monty for having been a better rapper than your dad now.
Wow. We'll see you guys next week.
I mean, shout out to Brittany L. You did the line post from last week.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Brittany L.
So, you know what I'm saying? Check your DM. We got a little gift for you for just paying attention and hearing it and listening.
We see you.
We see you. So, you going to see it.
You going to see us. We going to be in your DM.
Yeah, that sounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting weird. We always get weird at the end of the episode.
Shout out. I'm about to go put my snowman shirt on right now.
You gonna wear it early, 2 days early?
Get it fresh. If it don't smell like cocaine already, it ain't a real one.
Anyway, happy Textual Tuesday. Make sure you share this with your friends, your cousins. We'll be back next Tuesday.
We need a Thanksgiving thing. Fuck that. I'm taking a break.
Bye. We not taking no break.
Thank you for listening to the Textually Active podcast. This podcast is a full-service production from the Open Media Lab. Be sure to check in every Textual Tuesday along with following them on all social media at Textually Active Pod. Textually Active is a part of the Open Media Network.